Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. And as you can see from the title of this video, I want to talk about the trailer for season 7 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. We definitely have a lot to talk about. I know that these YouTube streets have been quite busy, very much so on fire. There's been a lot going on. I hope you've been enjoying all of the lives that have taken place today. I've been busy, but in and out, checking everyone out, and then I'm finally able to make this video. So I hope your weekend has been going well. All right, and I also just want to talk about some of the more seriousness that's been happening in these YouTube streets, because I really hope that it all calms down and soon. Now, before we get into all of these things, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video. Even if you were to hit the dislike button, either one of those work the same, meaning that YouTube will recommend this video to more people who love enjoying and discussing the various topics of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I would definitely love to have you. And the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary on this trailer is allowed for criticism. All right, so with that being said, as you can see, I am sharing Carlos King's Instagram page with you all. I'm going to go ahead and play the trailer. And of course, everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. All right, so I'm going to mute my mic so that you all do not experience an echo, and I'll play the trailer and come back with my commentary. I did take notes. All right, let's do it.
"2024 came in with a bang.
You ain't seen this.
Martell got a moonshot.
Martell Holt was arrested and charged with domestic violence in the 3rd degree.
Harassing communications.
Wasn't it like a text or something?
Domestic violence sounds terrible.
But it was for communication.
What if he really meant to do her harm?
Domestic violence is not the same as harassment or communication. That's a phone charge.
Like, your children gonna have to see this stuff. The internet never goes away.
Martell right now, he needs intervention.
I'm getting arrested for a text message I sent Melody over a year ago, you know?
He literally took a video that he and I did and was gonna have it released.
My message to her was saying, stop bullying me.
Some bigger restraints need to be done in holding people accountable.
Why did you feel it was necessary to go and do an interview with a blogger?
It's like she went low and I went lower. She got me arrested.
Listen.
She didn't call DHR on me. Until y'all experience something like that.
I've experienced that, Martell.
You've never experienced
I chose not to get a divorce.
Nell said that when she found out you were married, she stopped messing with you.
No, that's actually there.
What is?
You trying to make it sound you were still married while y'all hooking up.
Yes, he was married. Did I know he was married? No.
So do you think that this is a traitor, Chris?
That's for him to address.
My wife ain't no side chick, so
She ain't Nell.
don't call her. She never was.
Nell said something on social media. If you felt like you had to downplay you been around me to other people, then maybe you shouldn't be around me. What Nell?
Nell.
What Nell?
No, I'm Nell. You doing the most.
I can.
And I can too.
We're gonna have a conversation. You stop me. Don't do that.
Don't you do that.
And you said free Martell?
You know what?
You know.
No, that's that free t-shirt. And then did a LOL. I should kick your
What
in
LOL?
this damn store. It doesn't matter as a man.
Listen,
if you
listen,
see
men,
DV,
that's not fair. That's
if
not
you
fair.
see
No, that's not fair.
DV,
That's not fair.
it shouldn't be no freedom, man.
That's the dude you chose.
That's the dude you choose to be friends
That's the
with.
dude you had
That's the
3
dude
kids with.
you
4 kids with.
I know him.
Hey, I'm Martell. All right, nice to meet you.
Right.
You met Martell before.
Yeah. We go way back.
In what way?
Yeah, okay, yeah. She went to school.
Do y'all like?
Yeah, no,
That type of situation to make people think like, damn, did they mess around before or something?
Wait, huh? Y'all was on some weird
No, you.
It was given like we know each other in another way.
She came to the house a couple times.
He said you was at his house.
Well, he did invite me. If we did, so we're adults.
Like, hold on now. Like,
I might have to talk or something and see what was it about. It wasn't that serious. We ain't do nothing either. Hell no.
I don't remember her ass.
Hey, you need to stop talking to so many women, man.
That what got you the problem there.
You looking cool? How you doing? What's been going on?
Living life, you know, dating. Yeah. Doesn't Law look so cute?
Look just like his Uncle Martell. I don't know how that happened. Hold on. Drink a little bit more so you can tell the truth.
Destiny got a girl code. Girl, bye.
I'm saying she ain't sleep with your man.
Right. I don't know what Destiny does. And I don't put nothing past people.
One of my producers married Destiny's man. What I would like to do is bring Sunni and Moses to the stage.
You and Sunny, you guys are friends, right?
I would say that we were too close for this. How do you want to have a career in this industry and you make moves like that? I was her producer, but she didn't really talk to me about Moses.
You was pursuing a friendship.
I was pursuing.
Yeah, that's what I was told. You was pursuing a relationship.
I wasn't pursuing anything. It isn't favorable. Do you have to call and ask for permission, though, to date someone's ex?
Destiny's producer. I mean, how you feel about that? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't give two about it.
You don't go date your friend's ex.
You turn around and stab me in my back like this? You knew what she had going on from the point of you meeting her. You love by me, name your business after my baby. Law.
Justice.
Justice, which is the baby's name that we were going to have. Were you with him or not? Because you said she never confided in me about this man. She's painting this picture as though I was plotting on her man when I kept it all the way professional. Listen, cousin.
You get what you put out.
We got side chicks, side dudes, side chicks, and side chicks.
I was never a side chick, baby. I'm the wife.
Okay, and that's what you call a trailer, and that is for season 7 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. The show returns in 2 weeks on May the 4th. All right, so I'm definitely excited. That was a great trailer. The producers did a great job with the editing. They put some very significant scenes in that entire trailer to really pull us in. Now, I'm going to be talking about how Martell loves to lower women down to his boo Ariane's level. You know, right at the end, he said, oh, we got side chicks, we got this, we got that, because he loves to try and taint other people's relationships and other people's personas, because he wants everyone to be on the same low level as he and Ariane. And I'm going to circle back around to that. The first thing that I want to point out, though, is in the beginning of the trailer, we saw how none of the cast decided to at least Google the combination of DV and harassing communications. They all looked at the two as separate. They never had the thought, what if they go together? I made a video saying, I titled it, Why I Think This Is About the Revenge P. And I shared my screen. I showed you all how I Googled Alabama. I think I Googled Alabama DV and harassing communications. And I found where if someone is being accused of allegedly trying to do revenge P on someone, the way that that revenge P charge comes up in Alabama, they have to say that it's DV. It's like a form of DV in the method of harassing communications. And so once you link those together, boom, you've got like a revenge P charge. But none of them decided to do that, not even the lawyer, you know? So I'm just shocked that none of them thought, maybe let me try and understand this. They just like verbally gave their opinion on it on like a surface level. Maybe it's just me, like I am like inquisitive, investigative. You might just say nosy, I don't know, but Google is free, right? It's not like I had to drive to the library and pull out the card catalog. I told y'all I am a nerd, okay? And so, but I didn't even have to do all that. I just Googled. I just had a feeling like, what's the combination? How does DV work with harassing communications, you know? And I was like, oh my gosh, it's the revenge P. And then I made that video. So I was just surprised that none of them thought to at least try and look a little deeper into it. They were like, that's a phone charge. Courtney was like, that's a phone charge. And Tisha was trying to make light of the DV. She was like, but it's through harassing communications. And what does that mean? So I was just surprised that nobody thought to look more into it. And then now we see where they're going to try and like a couple of people are trying to ride off of Nell's back for a storyline. One of them is Martell and the other person is Tisha. So Martell, wants to discuss about allegedly, Nell was dating Chris when Chris was still married to Cornelia, Lexi's mom. Now, we all know that Giving You the Real Tea interviewed Cornelia and Lexi on his YouTube channel, and she was still married to Chris. According to Nell, once she learned, it sounds like she kind of started to pull back, but Martell is trying to focus on the fact, well, like technically when you two started dating, Chris, you were still married. And he's trying to call her the side chick. He's being disrespectful and again, trying to bring her on Ariane's level. Now, just in season 6, we saw when Martell finally moved out and stopped squatting out of that property where he was asked to leave. When he finally moved, Chris Fletcher went over to the new house that he's renting. And, Martell was saying, yeah, I thought your wife was disrespectful. And I let her know, you're not supposed to be disrespecting a man, but it's okay for you to disrespect her and call her a side chick. How about the difference is, Martell, is that Chris Fletcher married Nell, and then they had kids together. I'm not able to say that about you and Ariane, unfortunately. And then Tisha, she's now creating this fake beef with Nell for a storyline. It looks like Nell is being quite generous and she's going to give Tisha what she wants. It even looks like she's going to possibly violate a boundary, violate Tisha's space and touch her a little bit. Of course, we have to see the entire episode. I don't know if Tisha got in Nell's face first or said something highly offensive that was triggering. Not saying that it's okay to put your hands on someone, but I understand human error and just getting pissed off. So we have to see the episode, what led to Nell doing that. But it's just giving, fake storyline. Tisha is just using Nell to have someone to be at war, like a war of words with. She's trying to find someone to be at war with. First it was Stormy, and now it is Nell. I think also, though, deep down, Tisha may be a little annoyed when Nell, remember the scene from season 6 when the Fletchers went out on a double date with the Scotts, and in their confessional, Nell and Chris were talking about how Marceau interjected when Tisha asked Nell, has cheating ever come up in your marriage? Chris said, sure. And Nell said she felt like Tisha wanted to share something personal with her, wanted to have like a real conversation. Okay, I'm quoting Carlos King. Let's have a real conversation. Let's have a real conversation. So I'm guessing also Tisha did not like that because, again, she thinks people are always coming for her marriage. But you and Marceau, you all give off weird vibes where, everyone is convinced, or some people are convinced that, it may not have always been like roses and lilies in your marriage, which is fine. But just say that, the truth shall set you free. And who cares what anyone thinks? Just speak your truth, Tisha. Maybe that could help someone else who's in a similar situation. But anyway, I think that is definitely a fake beef. So then we saw Marceau and Melody's one-on-one. Now, in my opinion, Marceau loves to film the one-on-one scenes with Melody. He can just kiki, be one of the girls. I feel like his shirts are getting tighter and tighter when he has his one-on-ones with Melody. And I think that he likes the disagreeing and the intensity between the two of them. He probably feels like he's having like a marital argument that's going to end in passion lovemaking. But we all know that is not the case, right? But I do think that he likes it, absolutely. Then we meet another one of Martell's classmates. First, it was Melnika. the voluptuous, curvy, shapely Melnika. She also went to school with Martell. Then he put her on blast for allegedly doing something. And now we meet Latricia. She is gorgeous, a chocolate drop, got the body going. She's fit. And she has a boyfriend named Ken. And when Martell entered the room in the scene with her and Stormy, there was an awkwardness. The awkwardness was seeping through my MacBook when I watched the trailer. I was quite shocked by the awkwardness, y'all. This is just my opinion. This is just alleged, but it's that awkwardness when you know you've slept with someone and now you're in the same room. Is it just me? Please say it ain't just me. It's also them too, Latricia and Martell. It was definitely like an awkwardness, like they knew each other in the biblical sense, and they were trying to give off a platonic energy. But Stormy, she totally sensed the other energy, the cinch, maybe like you're gonna see some thongs on the floor. But Stormy wasn't buying it. She even followed up. Stormy, or Martell, told Stormy that Latricia has been to his house a couple of times. And then she was working out with Latricia. And she said, well, if we did something, we're adults. Oh my gosh. These are all of the signs that it was definitely not even a one-night stand, a two-night stand, or, you know, the classic friends with benefits, right? I've been there. Obviously, Latricia did not catch feelings. She's seen someone and it's all good. But oh my gosh, I want to see how many more scenes we're going to get with Latricia and Martell. Are we going to get a one-on-one between Latricia and Martell? If not, Carlos is going to have to ask them straight up at the reunion, have the two of you banged? If I was a betting woman, I would totally put 5 on yes. So also we see Melody discussing with Kimmy and Tisha about Martell and Destiny's friendship, you know, and Melody mentions girl code. She says she doesn't put anything past anyone. And I think that that is a very smart way to live, a very smart way to think about people. You know, the human race, you can't always rely on the human race. The human race can be mean, judgmental, cruel, and just pathetic. So, you know, I totally get it. And Martell loves to, it may come off like he's making a joke when Destiny said, isn't Law just so cute? And he said, yeah, he looks just like his uncle. I wonder, how did that happen? That's not a cool joke, Martell. And I think, again, he's trying to bring all of the women on the show down to Ariane's level, especially if the woman is single and, you know, one of his friends or one of his classmates. And I just want to say, Latricia, Destiny, Nell, don't let Martell get away with that crap, because it is highly disrespectful. And we know that he would not take it if the roles were reversed. He acts crazy when people bring up his cheating. So don't let him do that to y'all. Then we see where Sunni and Moses are introduced. We all know that they were introduced at Carlos's podcast kickoff tour in Huntsville with the beautiful Melody Cherie in her black and white suit that made a statement, no gray areas. Well, Sunni, I felt like, first of all, her sound bites, everything that she's saying, I feel like she's great with her communications and with her one-liners. I can't wait to see her confessionals. I think they're going to be fantastic. Sunni actually says something that us viewers have always said, that Destiny gives us nothing. She never opens up and shares her life with us. So Sunni said, yeah, I was her producer, but she never really said much about Moses. And are they really friends? I don't think Sunni and Destiny were friends, y'all. I know that I still have to watch the season. And I know that I've never been a producer in reality TV. But if I was assigned to Destiny or anybody, I would want to keep it professional and not really pursue a friendship as Tisha tried to put on Sunni. I would not do that. I would keep it professional, and that would be that. Now, if the person I'm producing for ever wants to say, you know, you've been working so hard on the show, let's go grab dinner, it's on me, I think that's totally appropriate. That is just something that people do. Even if you work in sales, when I wrote mortgages, people would want to like send you chocolates or a basket or something, you know? So I think that that's normal, but to say that they were friends, I just doubt that they were, y'all. I'm pretty sure that Sunni kept it professional. You know, I still have to see the season. Maybe I'm wrong. But I totally believe Sunni when she said that Destiny did not tell her much about Moses because she never shared much on the show anyway. So that is totally in line with how Destiny has been moving since day one. And with all of that being said, if Sunni couldn't gauge that they were this serious relationship that's headed down to the altar to be married, you know, and he was interested in Sunni, I'm on Sunny's side, y'all. Sunny side up for me. But this trailer, it was fantastic, y'all. Let me know in the comments, what did you think about it? All right, so then I want to talk about something like really serious that has been happening this week. I even see apparently that I guess like another video was done today that I think specifies certain bloggers. I still have to get caught up and see, you know, what the heck is going on. I just don't want to see anyone whom I adore to be upset. I'm sorry, Chef Don Don. I could tell that you were upset in your latest live today. I have to go back and check everything out. But I don't know where everything is coming from. Like there is a certain someone who's been giving commentary, but they're not in the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector. And I guess I would meet the stereotype, right? I'm single, I do not have a man, and I support Melody h0e. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't look up people's information. I don't feel like I am obsessed or psychotic or, you know, any of the stereotypes that were mentioned about anyone who supports Melody h0e. I feel like that is an unfair depiction of anyone who is a millimeter or anyone who says that they're not a millimeter, but they support her. You know, I think that it's unfortunate when things take a very serious turn and people are, you know, dragged into court or have court situations. I'm not 100% sure of where it's all coming from. I don't want to see anyone be doxxed. I don't want anyone to feel bullied or embarrassed. You know, it's kind of tough, right? On a live broadcast, things can go left so easily, so quickly. And some people, not all people, some people, they may get really, really mad if you say something that is against their opinion or they do not agree with what you're saying. And I'm not saying that that is the basis for why some people are at odds legally. I'm just saying that it's been a lot that has happened. And sometimes, you know, people they'll see someone on the live panel and, you know, they get annoyed. That's not their favorite person that they want to hear speak. And then, you know, these other people, they get mad at each other over a conversation. And then, you know, people make lives and about each other. When I say lives, lives, like a live broadcast. And it just gets so away from what all brought us together to begin with. And then there's a very positive side to the live broadcast when all of these wonderful content creators that entertain me, inspire me, encourage me, when they drop that link and people click on it and they go up and they share their story about being married or dating someone who was abusive, who was very controlling, who was very manipulative, and they had to take their kids and go and start over. And this is why they connect with Melody. This is why they support her. This is why they're so proud of her for leaving with 4 babies, you know? And so I think those are beautiful moments that make the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector so special. And I would love if we can just get back to, that point. And it's okay. You're not going to like everyone. For the content creators that don't like each other, I just say, we'll just let bygones be bygones. You don't have to talk about each other. Just create your content and be free. Create your content on your channel and just go on. And it's totally cool. It's all good. I just don't want to feel like, I don't feel like I'm crazy or obsessed because I support Melody. It is what it is. And I'm just going to continue to support her. And as far as like when people say, oh, she divorced him 4 years ago, she left him 4 years ago. And by the time the divorce was finalized, I round that up to 3 years ago. But every single day, there's something that is very tied to the marriage and the divorce. There's actually 4 people that is a reminder of the marriage and the divorce. And every other week, she says goodbye to her kids for a week while the other parent gets them. So although she left him 4 years ago and the divorce has been finalized like 3 years, it's still a daily routine for her because of the little ones. And I still have to get caught up on the latest video, but definitely, I would say my thing is not to bring up kids, to talk about paternity. I think that that's a major crossing of boundaries, inappropriate and unnecessary. I'm not a parent, but if I was, I would not want anyone speaking on my child's paternity. A little one who is just 4 years old, and she does not deserve that. It upsets me a lot, and I do not think that it is fair or right to talk about, who her dad is, and it's just very disturbing to me. And that's not fun content creating. That is not making your subscribers laugh or making them think about something or be encouraged or see something from a different perspective. And we all have disagreements. When I would go live with my reviews and I would talk about Lexi, there were people who straight up cannot stand Lexi. And I kind of feel like, we all, I'm not even going to say we all, a lot of people have childhood trauma. So that's the part of me that has empathy for Lexi. So I want to hear her out, you know what I'm saying? And then I want to watch this upcoming season to see how Nell responds to her interview with Giving You the Real Tea. I want to see it all, and then there are some people who just straight up don't like her. And that's cool. And we can agree to disagree and we go on. I just don't know why it has to be so intense and so judgmental on the millimeters. Now, I know that, there are people who don't like Stormy and they talk about her physical looks, and there are people who don't like the Scotts. I feel like they could be more forthcoming about their lives. Talk about your business, how people can learn from it, learn from the lawsuits surrounding the business. Whatever you can say, that parameter that you can talk about it. Or even if you just say we can't talk about it all, but perhaps we should have talked about the level to which we work or the level at which we can construct for a new build, whatever. Give some information to encourage other entrepreneurs who watch your show, and I don't feel like I cross boundaries with like looking stuff up or anything like that, or I'm not in Alabama, so I haven't showed up anywhere, but I'm not going to say anything mean or just downright dirty about anyone who makes up those, funny one-liners to describe people or talk about her features or anything like that. That's not my place or my style or my desire to like come down on another content creator because that's what they choose to do. That's how they create their content and that's their opinion. I'm not going to police any other channel, because I wouldn't even want that done to me. So I just hope that everything calms back down, woosah, and I hope that this person sticks in the overall celebrity tea sector, you know, and it's okay. Just leave the LAMH sector alone. It's all good. But I hope that you all are having a great weekend. Please hit the like button on this video. It is a free way of supporting the channel. And please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit if you have not already done so. And I will talk with you all soon. Bye.